Greetings. The following presentation it is week number 3 case study for our legal, ethical, and social values of business class. In this week's presentation, we will analyze the case study New Protocol: How Drugs Rebirth as Treatment for Cancer Fuel Price Rises. In this week's problem or dilemma, we are presented with the company Celgene Corporation, which is a pharmaceutical that commercializes a drug that has the intention, or first intention was to help patients with AIDS in the struggle with the wasting or with the weight loss as part of the problem of the sickness. The problem surges when new studies indicate that the drug can treat certain types of cancer, and basically the drug is then commercialized or offered to these kind of patients at a very, very low price, making the companies to move forward to rise the prices incrementally as new competition arises. And basically in the following presentation we're going to analyze the perspectives of the company. We will provide a background of the drug and basically how did it evolve, and we will also conduct an appraisal based on the philosophical approaches from Andrew Carnegie and John Locke in order to support the thesis of this presentation. First, we have to analyze the background of the thalidomide, which is the drug presented in this case. Originally, this drug has the intention of treat patients with leprosy. Back in the 1960s, the drug was provided to pregnant women to fight the morning sicknesses. However, due to the lack of evaluations and research on the matter, many children were born with deformities, with no arms, no legs, causing a very, very negative image or impact on the usage of the drug. The drug originally intended, as previously said, to fight leprosy. However, in the United States, doctors had research that the drug helped fighting the effects or the side effects of AIDS on the weight loss of patients. So in order to commercialize this drug, it is introduced in the United States market under the treatment of leprosy, which as a matter of fact had a very stable price, a low cost price. However, what happens in the case is that after other doctors make a research, they notice that many patients are being benefited in the treatment of a certain type of cancer, meliomas, by using this drug. So they started to be offered to these kind of patients at a very, very low price, which contributes first in the directors of Celgene to consider rising up the prices up to 5 times the price which it was originally intended to be offered to. Secondly, we must understand that the intention of Celgene Corporation it is to provide solutions to the community it serves. The company understands there's a general outcry because this medication it is a life or death solution for many afflicted people. The organization has a moral responsibility to keep innovating, to keep investing and producing value to its stakeholders and also to the patients it serves. Only by the creation of competitive advantage it can contribute to the benefit of the whole. it is imperative to clarify that Celgene Corporation has the intention to create the greatest pleasure to the societies it is serving. This concept align with the ideology of Jeremy Bentham, which mentions or expresses that the happiness of the greatest amount of people, it is the main objective. So based on that, the company is aware of the situation, understands what the patrons are suffering, and that they deserve the opportunity to access the medicine at a fair and reasonable price. However, it must be also clarified that the company does has a protocol or a guideline for people who cannot support the cost of the medicine. For this I mean is that Celgene Corp complies with the most rigorous regulations in order to offer the drug free for those patients that make less than $38,000 per year. So the company do have programs available for patients to receive the treatment even if they cannot meet or they cannot afford the cost of the medicine. Third, we must understand that the organization business model aligns with the economical principles associated to the theory of Andrew Carnegie. The perception of wealth and the loss of competition toward the creation of profitability. Carnegie believes that in a free market competition, these laws contribute to the development of leaders, those unique skill sets, in order to contribute for better results in a company. At the end, this will contribute or support the individuals to grow both the abilities, the knowledge to suit better the nature of the business. These factors also build character needed to accomplish outstanding outcomes. It also aligns with Darwinism theories, which in other words express the survival of the fittest, of the strongest, and capable of providing the best toward the society. Back in the case study, we can associate how Celgene Corporation justify the rises of the prices, considering the theory of Carnegie. First, that the company exists in a free market environment affected by rival competition. In this case, the company it is competing against Percadate, a drug actually with the intention to treat cancer, however has the same effects as thalidomide. However, it is 7 or 8 times expensive than the drug we're offering. We have to understand that an organization has to strategically plan toward the progression of the operations. A company has to invest in the future. Therefore, it aligns with Carnegie's ideology. As per Celgene, is developing newer and more effective pharmaceutical drugs in order to treat not only a single base of the community but a whole. Perhaps right now a single person can suffer by the actions or the decisions of the company. However, the entire society will be benefit from the advancement of the science that the company is producing. Additionally, this model also aligns with the philosophical concepts of John Locke. Both the organization and the upper management of Celgene Corporation believe in the fundamental rights of life, of health, liberty, and property, Um, let's remember that according to Locke, even the most basic states of nature, which are created by God, are there for us to take advantage and to create convenience to men. In this case, the company, so Gene, believes that due to the complexity in the creation of the pharmaceutical drugs, it can be justified the rise of the prices. First of all, let's remember that the organization requires hours of investigation, hours of clinical trials. It has to pass all bureaucratic requirements involved in order to get all the federal and local regulations in order to offer the drug. So considering these aspects, raising the price is morally acceptable because it is a result of the transformation of the labor. Therefore, we are respecting the concepts of private property and free competition, because in other words, we are respecting the price as it is due to the effort and knowledge involved in the creation of a better outcome. So the need of an investment in a future justifies the price of the medicine, considering the fact that the organization has solutions, alternatives for those that cannot afford the medicine. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate for you watching the video. Until the next time.